Hi guys. All right, today is video number 2 from my Ghost Witness subsection or chapter of my YouTube channel here on YouTube. And so I'm going to be talking about a ghost experience that I had back in Arlington, Virginia, North Arlington, when I was about 25 years old. And this happened in the daytime. Okay, so I was outside in my sister's house, and I was painting the porch. And anybody who knows me knows that I like to paint. I painted where I live right now. I painted the walls and with just a brush because I find it to be very soothing and relaxing. Anyway, so I was painting the porch, and I have long hair now. I've always had long hair my whole life, and I just kind of, turned to get the hair off of my neck. And I saw this man standing outside of the chain link fence. So, a lot of people have these 4-foot chain link fences. Most municipalities don't allow you to have a taller fence than 4 foot. But anyway, so he was standing right outside, excuse me, of the fence. And so he was looking intently at the house. He was really not looking at me. He was looking at the house. And so I just looked at him, and I didn't say anything, and he didn't say anything. And then I just went back to painting for like another, few seconds. And then I didn't hear the gate open. I didn't hear the little latch, it makes that like a squeak, a lot of these old fences, metal fences. And I didn't hear any squeak or any kind of noise opening the latch to come in to come in the gate. And I just assumed this man was a friend of my brother-in-law because he had a lot of friends, and he had a lot of people that were like always dropping by, to visit him. And so I just assumed he was going to, come in the gate, and he was going to knock on the door or whatever. So when I turned around, he was vanished. He was gone. He disappeared. Now, where this house was located, was next door to the corner unit, the corner house. I keep saying unit like it's an apartment. They were single family homes. And so the corner house was the house that was kind of on the main street, and then this house was second. And so it was on the street that was perpendicular to the main street. And I had a view of the whole area there, right? The street, the main street, and the street where the house that I was painting was on. And so he was gone. He disappeared. So the man was he was an old man, a white man, and he was wearing a straw hat, a plaid long sleeve shirt, like a flannel shirt, and jeans. And so he was kind of dressed like somebody would wear, what somebody would wear if they were working in the yard or if they were working outdoors, okay? And so I looked around and didn't see him, and so I went back to my painting, okay? So then, like later on, I told my sister, I said, this man came to the door. He was outside the gate, and I described what he was wearing. So she told the lady next door, and the lady next door was the one who lived in the corner house, which means it was facing both the street, the main street and the little side street. And she described what I told her and everything. And I don't know why she told her that. I don't even know what reason she had, other than maybe just gossiping or, what's new? Oh, Sylvia said she saw blah, blah. So anyway, so she told her the man I saw. And she goes, oh, that sounds like Mr. So-and-so. He always wore that. He always dressed like that. And he was the man who lived in that house that I was painting. And he was the man, he actually built the house. He built it with his own hands. He was, like I said, he was an old man. He probably lived there like 50 years or something. He built the house. He lived there with his wife. And then both of them died in the house. So that, I had no idea. My sister had only lived in the house maybe like a year, couple, maybe no more than 2 years. I would say only at least a year. And so that's what the lady told her. And the lady who said that had also lived in the neighborhood for like probably 20 years, or I know at least for the entire time she was married. And her husband's family lived in that neighborhood for like at least 50 years because his grandmother lived there too. So that was my first ghost experience. And that is an example of what I was telling you in my overview, that ghosts are walking around, they're everywhere. That this is a recent ghost. He was wearing modern clothes. This was in the daytime, he was outside. He wasn't threatening me or anything like that. I believe that he was watching me paint the house because he built the house and he was just interested, to watch that. The house was torn down later, maybe actually if not very long after that, maybe a couple of years, 3 or 4 years later, it was torn down. And being North Arlington, I think 2 houses were built on that lot because it was a larger lot. So I wonder if that poor ghost is walking around, looking for his house, or maybe now he's upset, right? But he lived there and, built it. It was a cute little wooden house with a wooden porch. It had 1 bedroom, had a fireplace, a big tree in the back, in the middle of the yard. He probably planted it there. Just a cute, cute little old house from days gone by, Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, maybe you might want to subscribe. I will be posting more videos because I have many, many ghost experiences. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.